Hey everyone, are you looking for a way to increase your core strength safely without doing sit-ups? Then planks are a great way to do this. I have 3 variations for you today that does not involve lifting your head or doing sit-ups. Having good core strength is important so that we can lift better. It helps us with our posture. It helps us to decrease back pain if we have it, and helps to prevent falling. I'm Anne, a holistic practitioner and physical therapist. Let's get started. Our first variation is plank on the chair. Before we get started, I want to discuss activating your core muscles. So to activate our core muscles, we want to begin to activate the pelvic floor muscles first. These are the muscles that contract if we are to stop the flow of urine. So I want you to feel as if you're gently, not fully pulling the pelvic floor in, but gently pulling the floor in about 50%. You should feel like you're pulling the pelvic floor in and up and gently cinching the waist in. Okay, so when we're activating pelvic floor, we are also starting to activate those deeper core muscles and also feeling like you're pulling navel to spine a little bit. So feeling that when we're activating our core. So to begin, turn and face the chair and make sure the chair is against the wall. We don't want the chair moving, right? Safety first. To come down to the chair, you're going to bend your knees, you're going to hinge at the hips so your spine is all in one line. Reach for the chair so that the hands are underneath the shoulders. From here, activate the core. So gently pull that pelvic floor in and up, navel to spine. From here, reach back with one foot and then the other foot. Now, you should be up on your toes here, and I want you to kind of take inventory. Watch that the head isn't dipped down. Watch that the shoulder blades aren't collapsing or the shoulders aren't collapsing like this. You are pushing the chair away gently and not too much because we don't want to go into this rounded spine position. We want to be thinking tall, reaching tall through the top of the head, gently pushing the chair away and lifting that core up, in and up, and holding here. So you want to stay in this position and you're squeezing the glutes, squeezing the inner thigh. This is a full body exercise. You're getting everything involved here. If this is too difficult for the wrists, it may be for some, you can start by coming down on your forearms. From here, reaching back in the same position. So drop the butt down so it's not way up here. You should have the elbows right underneath the shoulders, reaching tall through the top of the head. You're pressing down into the forearms, but not too much. All right, that head is back. Your navel is lifted. You're squeezing the glutes, squeezing the quads, and holding. And you're going to stay here for as long as you can. So it's nice to have a timer. And then we'll move on to our next variation. And come up. Our next variation will be plank on knees. Okay, so to get into this position, just come into all fours and then bring the knees back a little bit, and you can lift both feet up so that the spine is relatively all in one line and the butt isn't too far up here and it's not swaying down here. All right, we've got the core engaged. So we're pulling in and up and pulling navel to spine, and we are pressing the floor away without coming into a rounded spine. We're just activating the shoulder girdle muscles here. You should feel that your arms are fully engaged and the head is lifted. So the head is not dropping down and it's not arching up. It's in line as if you had a dowel all the way down your spine and that was relatively straight. And you're going to hold it here. Pressing the floor away, taking nice, deep, long breaths. Now, if this is too easy, from here, you can just come into a full plank. And from here, you're really going to be working the arm muscles more, the shoulder girdle muscles more. Make sure that the shoulders are over the wrists. You're squeezing the glutes, you're lifting the abs. You're lifting out tall through the top of the head and out through the heels. So there's everything activated here. And just holding for as long as you can. From full plank, just to give yourself a little bit of a break, you can rock back slightly. Not too far back, but just enough to come out of it. And then you can try your plank position again, whichever variation you want to choose. If you have cranky wrists, another idea would be to take a towel and roll it up until you can get a little bit of cushion under the heel of your hands. What we're aiming to do here is take away some of the angle of the wrist by making it less of an angle. And so when we put the towel down, put the heel of our hand down and let the fingers drop off, we have less of an angle at the wrist. And that can make it a lot more comfortable for people. Okay, so that's an option if you've got cranky wrists. Another option would be to use weights and keep your wrist neutral. So what you would do is you would hold on to the weights like this. So the wrist is neutral. It's not extended or bent. It's in a neutral position, and you can hold that position and hold your plank there. So that might be an option for you too. If all of those options are just too much, they're just too hard, and you're losing your core or you're compromising your form in any way, then it's time to take it to the wall. So to come to the wall, bring your hands up at shoulder height. From here, engage your core. Then you take your step back on your toes. Same concept. We're pressing this time we're pressing the wall away, watching that we're not doing this. We have our core engaged. We're squeezing our glutes, our quads, everything. We're keeping everything all in one straight line from head to tail. So this is an option too. And just holding it here. I hope you enjoyed my variations of plank exercises to do to strengthen your core and help all your functional activities get better. Please give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you will get more videos as they come out. And be sure to check out my free ebook, The 10 Proven Strategies to Help Prevent Fractures. I will put that link in the comments below. Until next time.